It's funny how uncomfortable I am right now. I talk about mental illness and mental health and all of that all the time, but when I put a camera in front of me, I immediately get so sweaty and jittery and uncomfortable because the internet is a scary place, my friends. And when you already hate yourself, it's really hard to put yourself out there and then just see all these comments coming in. Of course, you have mainly negative, or sorry, you have mainly good ones, not negative ones, but the negative ones, they get you. All the people saying that I am manic and on coke or any of this stuff, whenever I show my personality and when I'm not even anxious, that really gets to me. And one of the big ones that gets me too is that I'm doing this for attention. Which, alright, maybe a little bit. I'm trying to bring attention to myself so that I can show people more of what it's like to be human than what social media already represents. Does that make sense? I'm feeling a little more comfortable now that I'm just gonna let this happen. I'm not gonna cut any of this. Can you see my Funkos? Yeah, this is good. So, I have this growing trend where I go a really long time without talking to you guys. And I just, it falls into place with my craziness. And I say craziness because saying that I have a mental illness or saying that I have anxiety or severe panic disorder, I don't feel like it does justice to just how much my life is taken over and how I don't live a normal life because of how it is in there. So, I mean, even right now, I am going all over the place because I am anxious and I'm uncomfortable about what I look like. I put these glasses on because I'm not wearing makeup and it makes me feel cuter. And, yeah, I don't like my face or my hair or my, a lot of the stuff about myself because of what my head is always telling me to believe. So it makes it very hard to come onto the internet. It makes it really hard to hear people make judgments about me when they don't know me. I also have this problem with being a perfectionist. Just kind of goes hand in hand with the anxiety. And it's kind of like if I'll make a video and I feel like it's not perfect enough because I have always been so hard on myself since I was a child and nothing has ever been good enough for my own standards. And so that kind of leaves me in this place of fear all the time. And I don't know, man. I'm trying to make this and just have it seamlessly come out all the words, but it's not working because I'm anxious, because I'm uncomfortable. But the only way that I can get back onto YouTube is to slowly come back, to just make videos like this where it's not all set up. I have, let me show you guys real quick. And the Funkos. I have a really nice podcast table, microphone, camera with lights, professional lighting. I have spent thousands of dollars on a really nice setup. And look at my guys. Yeah, I'm getting a little carried away. Anyways. But then, I'll sit behind the podcast table. I'll get everything ready to go. Just be super prepared. But I'll sit in front of the camera, in front of the camera and just kind of clam up because mental illness is not out there. Mental health is not talked about enough because when your mental health is shit, you don't necessarily like yourself. You hate yourself. And so for people to kind of confirm thoughts about yourself on the internet, it's, you know what I mean? this is all over the place, and I'm really sorry. I'm trying to make this professional, but I am fucked up in the head. And so, right now, my brain is trying to tell me, this isn't good enough. You're not good enough. You're starting to sweat. Am I? Yeah. You're starting to sweat. You have no makeup on like most girls do. Your hair isn't nice as most girls is. Just a bunch of stupid shit. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of my brain, my head, my thoughts taking over my life. I don't have any friends because of my stupid illness. And it's not because people, well, maybe a little bit. I was gonna say it's not because people are disinterested in me, but I take that back. It's like they're interested in me and then they hang out with me and it's too much. So it's either they hang out with me and it's too much, or I push them away because I can't always hang out, or I just get very scared to see people. That's a big one, is my fear of going places and seeing people. I have a hard enough time seeing my parents, who I live with, and sometimes my boyfriend, who is my best friend. Those are the people in my life, those 3 people. I mean, I have my sister and my brother, but they live on the other side of the country. And, yeah. I don't want you to feel pity for me, because I have already felt enough pity for myself. It's a ridiculous amount of self-pity I've had, just because I see all these people having friends and going to concerts and experiencing life, and I haven't done any of that. You know, I've been stuck in my room and stuck in my thoughts and stuck in the dark place that makes it hard to live. You know, here's another thing. People don't understand that depression and illnesses like this, they make it very, very difficult to want to keep going, because you're so, I mean, it's not a regular illness, man. You can't physically see it. You can't like get a grasp, a good understanding on what's going on. It's you. You are the illness. So how are you supposed to be comfortable and live your life the way you want to when you're constantly fighting your own thoughts? It has been my dream for getting close to a decade now to be a YouTuber, to be big on this platform, because I know that I can bring so much to mental health and just talk about it easily. Because I can tell everybody my deepest crap, because I'm not ashamed anymore, because I understand that it is an illness. Of course, there will be plenty of times where my illness takes over and I am ashamed. I'm just embarrassed and disgusted with myself. But when I find like the true JJ within me, I know that sounds kind of corny and lame, but not the anxiety, but the person that I truly am, I conquer shit. Sounds kind of funny, but you know, I see my dreams in front of me. I see everything that I've ever wanted for myself. It's just right there. But it's been me holding me back all of these years. And it goes back to being a kid, thinking that people bullied me, which they did, but it was mainly just me. I was bullying myself, and I was like, my fucking thoughts were constantly like, yeah, this person doesn't like you, this person doesn't like you, this person doesn't like you, oh, they looked at you weird, blah, blah, blah. Of course I had bullying instances, but I think that everybody does. Every teenager experiences some kind of bullying, because it's so ridiculous to be a teenager. All the hormones and the pressure of your peers, and now that we have social media, I mean, I'm a girl that never wanted to get into makeup or hair or any of that. And now I do it for myself, but a lot of the time I feel like I have to look nice for these videos because people won't click on the video if there's a girl who doesn't have makeup on, and you know, I mean, that's sadly how it is. You definitely will get more clicks if you're all done up and nice, but that's just not me. I don't wear makeup all the time, and it's not because I don't want to. I want to. I really love the artistic freedom that comes with makeup, but I am just a weird ass person. Basically, my illness makes it hard for me to do anything when you start it up. And that's why I go so long without making videos. It's like, say for instance, here's a good example. Showering is very, very difficult for me because of the whole hair issue, which I've talked about in other videos. But just, well, damn it, this happens. I'll just completely lose my train of thought because I get so caught up in my other thoughts. I'll say something to somebody, and then some intrusive negative thought will come up like, oh, you shouldn't have said that, or oh, they're gonna judge you now, or blah, blah, blah. Stupid talking crap in my head since I was a kid. How exhausting is that? Just living a life where you're having all of these freaking thoughts that you do not want to have pushed on you, so much so that you start to believe it. It's stupid. I don't like when I get jealous or when I get envious or any of these feelings that are normal to have as a human but are over exaggerated because of my anxiety. Because the JJ inside me will say, dude, you're confident. You're so confident you can do whatever you want. You don't care if people see you without makeup and all that stuff. But then the anxiety will tell me, no, you're ugly without makeup. No, you're ugly, just period. Or no, just constantly. It's like, shut up. I've been trying to meditate, go to therapy, and I've been just getting back into it because I want to take control of my life. I'm not going to let my stupid head and stupid chemical imbalance shit take over my life anymore. I am almost 26 and living with my parents and don't have a job. And you know, I'll spend so much of my day beating myself up for the fact that that's the case. But what I really should be doing is sitting here and thinking, where were you a month ago? You couldn't even sit in front of a camera. You were in your bed every day just bawling because you hated yourself and didn't want to be here. I am making small steps, and anytime you make small steps, you're getting somewhere. Dude, this is what I want everybody to know, because it's hard to even convince myself, but any small step towards what you want to be in your life, you're getting something done. You're kicking ass. I mean, I'll pat myself on the back sometimes because I took a shower. Or I'll pat myself on the back because I went outside to the mailbox or something. You know, where there's a person and they'd see me. Because I'm definitely afraid of people. But that's only because my illness tells me to be, and not because I actually am. It's really dumb. It's like a little, it's like two JJs and one is, we'll get more into that later. I mean, I'm not trying to, I was going to say I'm not trying to ramble, but that's literally all I've been doing. I'm uncomfortable, but I'm trying to make videos again. And this is what it's going to have to be for a little bit, just until I'm comfortable enough to just really sit down with my microphone and get comfortable and feel good about what's coming out of my mouth. That's what she said? I don't know. Anyways, I should feel very proud of myself for just making this. And I want to tell everybody out there that you should feel proud of yourself for making any tiny step to doing what you want, to finding your passion, to fighting for your life. Any small step is enough, man. But I kind of think I want to make a separate video. I'll probably name this like Where Have I Been, which is here, nowhere, you know. People ask me, oh, what have you been doing? Literally nothing, but just trying to survive each day. It's not what I tell them, but I mean, I work sometimes because I get like cleaning jobs or dog sitting jobs, which pay a really good amount of money, and then I save my money, but I don't like that I am at where I'm at, and I want to change that. I think the next video, I was gonna name this video why mental health isn't talked about enough still on social media. Whoa, excuse me. But yeah, I'll name the next video that, not this one. This is very clearly a rambling video. I just wanted to, I don't know, I just wanted to talk to the people that have been sticking with me and make me feel amazing for being able to put myself on the internet. I want to make these videos for those people and not for everybody, because that's just how life is. Not everybody is gonna like your shit that you put out, and that's okay. It goes with movies. Not every single person is gonna like Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. I don't know what's wrong with you, but and you know what I'm saying? It's I have a really tough time grasping the judgment of other people. And I really need to get to the point of not caring about what other people think, but it's just the illness. So it's all about fighting each day. Oh, shit. Okay, my camera turned off. I don't know why it does this. I'm just gonna end this now and say this is what I'm gonna try to upload for a while. Just to get comfortable again being in front of the camera. But I want to make a difference in this world, and I want to bring more attention to mental health, because literally every single person on this earth deals with it in some sort of degree. And since I deal with it in such a painful sense, I want to help people with all that I've learned for myself. So, I love you guys so much, the ones that watch me and stay. I can't thank you enough for staying. I've had lots of people leave in my life because of this illness, and I don't blame them, because that's a whole other video. I'm not even gonna get into that. I don't blame them is my point. I just want to get through this. Have a good day, you guys. Bye-bye.